Okay, folks, it's about that time, I think. So, once again, welcome to my deck. My name is Guy Nani. For those of you that don't know who I am actually here today with you guys in partnership with Optimal Sport 1315. We, like many other businesses right now, had to close down, so it means we couldn't hold classes, our fitness classes. So we wanted to come up with a way that you guys could continue to take some fitness classes, get some movement in during these times where a lot of us are being told to kind of stay indoors as much as we can, and we wanted to try to again find a way to get you guys moving. So today we have a dynamic stretching class. Now I have a couple of new people that I see in the feed, so for you new people, again, dynamic stretching, it's going to be broad range, low impact, low intensity movements. We're basically going to be stretching through movement, so it's almost like you're going through a prolonged warm-up, getting ready for like a bigger exercise. So that's kind of what we're going to be focused on today. My goal today will be to just kind of get you guys started for your day. This is a lot of movements that you could do this whole exercise that we'll do today, or you could just take a couple little things here and there. These are great things to do the first thing that you wake up in the morning. Before we get started, again, I want to make sure that everybody goes ahead and get some water into your system. So grab a glass of water, chug it down, right? I was kind of saying this earlier that just a minute ago, that we intend to go for the coffee first. The body doesn't need coffee first thing in the morning. It's already doing what it needs to increase the heart rate, increase metabolism, all those things that it needs to do to wake you up. We don't need the coffee just yet. I know it feels like we do, but we don't need it just yet. Usually it's actually best to wait about like a half hour after waking up, if not longer, before you actually even have a sip of coffee, because it can actually spike heart rates too much, and it can actually throw your body into a bit of an imbalance. So it's best to actually take in some water. So everybody, please grab yourself a cup of water. I have mine on the side. Make sure you take a couple of sips before we start, and then of course have it nearby for us if you need it during the class. But that being said, we are going to go ahead and get started today. Make sure you got plenty of space around you, because again, we're doing broader range movements, so we will be swinging the arms a little bit, we'll be swinging the legs. So the first thing that we're going to go ahead and get started in doing is we're just going to set ourselves up in a neutral stance. We're just going to start marching out the legs, just bringing the knee up nice and high towards your chest. I'm not looking for high knee runs, right? Again, this is low intensity. So we're just kind of bringing those knees up, pulling them towards the chest, squeeze, engage that core as you pull it through, okay? The arms, you can kind of swing them if you'd like, okay? Complete the movement pattern of walking or running. Or if you want to kind of just keep them up by the chest, you can keep them up by the chest. If you want to keep them down at your sides, maybe you have a little bit of, have to work with your balance a little bit, so you might need to hold on to something, that's okay too. But again, we're just kind of engaging the core, pulling those knees up. Right, we're moving our hips through range of motion for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see this one. We're basically going to go through butt kickers this time. So we're going to take the heel, we're going to pull it up towards the butt. We're just going to go back and forth. Again, this is not something we have to do with high intensity, so we're not running in place. We will slowly build the intensity up a little bit as we go through the class, but again, this is kind of a slow progression that, like I said, it's like an extended warm-up. So we're just going to do some slow butt kickers here, just pulling those heels towards the butt. And guys, I'm going to try to also control my voice. I tend to have a very projecting voice. But again, I'm outside and it's early, and we live in the city, so neighbors are close by. I don't want to have to worry about any neighbors cursing me out, disturbing their sleep. So if at any point you can't hear me, just shoot down in a text message and ask me to bring it up a little bit, and if I can, I will. But that's just one thing we don't need in the morning, is neighbors cursing us out, especially when we're trying to do a nice calming morning stretch here. All right, we're going to finish those butt kickers in 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to take those hands on the hips. We're actually just going to rock through some side to side hip movements here. So we're not going in circles. We're just going side to side with the hips. Push them out as far as your hips can. you're looking to feel that stretch down the side of that hip. Right, we're kind of moving our hip inside that ball and socket joint. We're trying to move it around here. Just kind of sliding it through. Good. In about 5 seconds, we are going to turn these side-to-side movements. We are going to go into a hip circles, bringing it all the way around. In 3, 2, 1. Now we go full hip circles. Take it all the way back. Really push it back. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Push it off to the side. Push it out the front. Feel that stretch in your entire pelvic region here as we push it around. So we're working through movement here. Good. In about 3 seconds, we're going to go the other way. In 2, 1. Take it back all the way around. Take it all the way around town. For my SpongeBob fans out there. All the way around. Was never a big fan myself, but my nephew was obsessed with it, so whenever I was with him, that was the only thing that was on TV. Couldn't get away from it. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to go ahead and just kind of shake out the legs here a little bit. Now we're going to kind of move up the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually start with the neck and work our way down now. So I'm just going to take the head, and I'm going to get rid of this Fozzie popped collar here. We're just going to go circles with the head, bringing that chin all the way down, all the way to the shoulder, bringing it up. What we don't want is don't take your head back as you roll through. Just kind of bring it straight up, almost like you're reaching for the ceiling, or in my case, reaching for the sky, and then bringing it around. So you don't want to go back with the head. Go straight up, back to the other shoulder, then down, circling through. Good. We're going to take it the other way in 3, 2, 1. We're going to go the other way now. Bringing it around, taking it up, down and through. There we go. Reach the top of your head all the way to that ceiling. Up and through. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Rest, shake that out. Just kind of turn the head once to the one side, turn it once to the other side, and that's it for that. We're going to take the shoulder. I'm just going to bring them up. Just going to kind of circle the shoulders forward. So we're going to come up, pull them forward, and bring them down and back. Good. I'm not going to be in this one for too long either. We're going to kind of start going in the other direction here in 3, 2, 1. We're going to pull around to the other direction now. That's it. Coming up, back and down now. Opening the chest. Again, we're kind of moving our shoulders. We're moving those shoulder blades around here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and excellent. Well done, everybody. Now we take those arms. I'm actually going to step back just so you guys can see this a little bit more. We're going to take the arms. We're going to come up to the sides, pull the shoulders down. So now I'm going to come forward a little bit. So the shoulders tend to round up. Pull them down. As you pull those shoulders down, we're just going to do some medium circles here. I don't want big ones, but I also don't want small ones. So just about medium-sized circles here. Again, we're trying to move that ball and socket joint, right? So we're just taking those shoulders. We're just kind of moving them through. Now, if this is uncomfortable, right, if this starts to cause pain or discomfort in the shoulder, feel free to come down a little bit, right? Bring the shoulders below shoulder height, right? Just bring them down until you don't feel that pain or discomfort. And then if you feel like it kind of goes away and you want to try come back up again, you can. If it comes back, go back down again. But otherwise, we stay up here. We're just circling it out. Again, looking for those medium-sized circles. We're just moving that ball and socket joint. In about 5 seconds, we're going to take it the other way in 3, 2, 1. Back the other way now. Good. Well done, everybody. Excellent. Again, we won't be here for too long. I know that those shoulders, they kind of start to burn pretty quick in movement patterns like this. We're just going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Now we're going to shake those out a little bit. Now I do want big arm circles. We're going to bring those arms all the way up, reach for the sky, and then bring them down and through. Now again, I don't want speed here. People tend to kind of just crunch these out. Not always good for those shoulders to just be driving these arms in these big giant circles too quick, too fast before that full warm-up. That shoulder socket's got to get a little loose first before we just start throwing those arms around. So we're going to go nice and slow here. Big pattern all the way up, all the way through. Good. Reaching back, reaching up, reaching forward. There you go. Again, if this causes pain or discomfort, smaller circles, right? Still reach down, still reach back as much as you can, still reach out to the sides maybe, reach out into the front. Or again, if you're able to do those bigger circles, you're still reaching all the way through. 3 more seconds, we go the other way in 2, 1. Now we bring it forward, up, and back. Good. Opening that chest. Good. Opening the back and the front. Moving those shoulders. Excellent. Well done, everybody. Starting this morning off right. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Let's just shake that out. Now, grab a little pretend ball here. If you actually have a ball, feel free to grab that too. We're just going to kind of hold that pretend ball just right out in front of the body. We're going to keep the elbows in nice and tight. Arms are slightly extended. We're going to keep those feet about hips distance apart. And we're just going to turn the body side to side. Now, what I don't want here, I'm going to turn this way. I don't want you just swinging. Don't just swing. Controlled side to side movement here. I want you to take that belly button. I want you to pull it in. It's almost like you're trying to suck in your stomach as you twist from side to side. So we're going for a little bit of core activation here. You will still feel a slight stretch, some slight pulling for that low back. That's okay. That's what we want. Now, again, pain or discomfort, that means to shorten that distance that you're going side to side. If you can take it back a little further, feel free to do so. If I go this way, I'm going to take it back just a little further. Really open up that lower back by keeping that core engaged, squeezing that belly button in, locking it tight. Good. That's it. Just bringing it side to side. And if you're also watching, I'm not trying to let my hips move, right? My hips aren't twisting with me. I'm just trying to move just that upper body, just that upper trunk here. That's it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and excellent. Okay. Once again, we'll shake that out. Now we go through some bigger movements. Now we're going to start moving kind of the whole body here. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to take those feet. We're going to look a little bit past shoulder width, or past hip distance. So we're going to look for about shoulder width. If you can go further than that, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to take those hands out to the sides, and we're going to do basically just take one arm. We're going to reach it all the way to the opposite toe set. Come back up, and then we're going to do the other side. Now, the goal is to be able to do this with your legs as straight as you can, twisting the body all the way around, maybe getting that hand all the way up to the ceiling. If you can't keep those legs straight, that's fine. Let the knees bend a little bit, coming down. If you can't twist all the way around, that's okay too. Just reach for that foot. That's all right. Or twist it around, reach for that ceiling, coming back up. Good. So we're going back to stretching those legs a little bit, moving those legs, we're moving those hips, but we're still engaging that core a little bit more. Excellent. Good. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Once again, we're going to shake everything out. Okay, now we're gonna move into some squats here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get those feet about hips or shoulder width apart. If you need to go a little bit further, that's okay. You don't have to worry about toes pointing forward or pointing out. Just find your comfortable position here. And we're just gonna do a nice slow squat down towards the floor, coming back up nice and tall. I'm gonna turn sideways. The big focus for the squat is just trying to focus on getting those hips back. Pretend like you're sitting into your chair, squeezing the glutes, coming up nice and tall. Good, trying to keep that core in tight. So again, we're bracing the abs as we squat down. We're keeping that chest up nice and tall. And coming back up. Now if you can't get your squat as low as mine, that's okay. You get it to where you need to. So if it's only to here, that's fine. You have your little pause there. Come back up. Again, driving through with your glutes. Pushing through with your legs. So legs drive down, glutes drive forward. Boom. Good. Now in about 5 seconds, we're gonna add a knee raise to this. So every time we come up from our squat, we're gonna lift the knee into the chest. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we bring that knee up, pull it in towards the chest, coming back down. Do the other side. So again, we're gonna squat, pull the knee up towards the chest, then back down. Up into that chest, then back down. Up, back down. Up, back down. Up, back down. I got a comment here from Lisa. Lisa, it is not too early for you. Get out of here with that. The sun's coming up. The weather is beautiful. It's a perfect time to get moving a little bit before starting that day. Good. Just a few more seconds here with that squat to knee lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Once again, feel free to shake out those legs. There's a lot of legs right there, but we're not done with them. So I'm going to kind of come to my mat so I can kind of turn to a bit of an angle here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into some reverse lunges. We're going to take the leg, we're going to step it back behind us. And we're going to slowly, with control, drop that knee and hip down towards the ground. And then come up nice and tall. Now what I don't want to do is I don't want to bring that foot back in. So instead of reverse lunges, this is more like a split squat. So we're going to keep that foot behind us. Drop that knee right back down. Come back up again. Now again, if you need something to help you with balance, grab a table, grab a chair, grab a counter, wherever you are in your place of residence. And slow and control down. Feel that stretch in the back leg here. I want you to feel that stretch. And come back up. If you have the control to take the knee all the way to the ground, feel free to do so. Have that pause. Feel the stretch. Come back up nice and tall again. Come back down nice and slow. Core stays tight. Chest stays as tall as you can. We push off that front leg. Coming back up nice and tall. Good. Back down. Feel the stretch in the back leg. Push off that front leg. Good. Just a few more here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now we do the other side. So I'm going to turn it around. We're going to take the other foot goes behind us. We're going to drop that knee down towards the ground. Feel that stretch. Come back up. We leave that foot behind us. Bring it back down. Feel the stretch. Coming right back up again. Take it down. Feel the stretch. Right back up, pushing through that front leg. Oh, there you go. Now again, your hands, if you're not holding on to something for balance, you kind of go wherever you need them. They can stay up by the face. They kind of go out to the sides, helping you with balance. You can keep them down at your sides. It's really up to you. Just a few more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Once again, we'll shake out those legs. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the same pattern here on the other side. So we're going back to that first side. We're gonna take that leg behind us. What's gonna happen now is as we drop down to the squat, we're gonna take the same arm and we're gonna also reach above our head. So as I set myself up here, I got my right leg in the front, my left is in the back. I'm gonna drop my left knee down. As I do, my right hand is gonna reach up overhead. I'm gonna reach it right towards the back. And I'm gonna come back up nice and tall. So again, I'm gonna let this left knee go down. As I do, the left hand comes up, reaches back, come back up nice and tall. So again, we're still working that front leg. And we're increasing the stretch for that back leg here. Good. Coming down, reaching back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bringing it down, reaching back, and coming up nice and tall. Okay, we switch, we take it to the other side. So now I set up with my left in the front, my right goes in the back, which means my right hand is what's gonna go up. So I drop that knee down. As I do, that right hand reaches, goes up and back. Down, reach, good. Down, reach, and back up. Excellent. Down, reach it. That's it. One more time here, taking it down, reach it back. Excellent, very good, folks. Now, this is an opportunity here. I want you guys to shake out the legs, shake out the arms, grab your sip of water. So as I said earlier, water is very important, especially first thing in the morning. So grab your glass, grab your water bottle, whatever it is you have, grab it, take a sip. I'm actually gonna do the same over here. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead, let's put that water down. Let's get right back to it again. So we're gonna come back to our station, our area of work here. We're gonna move into a little bit more arms now. So what I'd like to do, it's technically legs too. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna move into something what's known as a walkout. Now, this movement tends to be a little bit harder if you've never done it before. So I'm going to give you 2 variations. So I'm going to first give you the full walkout, then I'll give the degression for the movement, the modified position. So for the walkout, we're going to come down for a full squat. Get as low as you can in your squat. Again, if it's not as low as me and it's only to here, that's okay. Then the hands are going to come down to the floor. You're going to walk your hands out until you find yourself in a push-up position. Then you're going to walk your hands back into your squat, and you come up nice and tall. So again, it is arms, but there are some legs in there too. So again, it's gonna be that full squat, walk those hands out to your push-up position, then come back into your squat, come up nice and tall. Now for those of you that are able to do that walkout easily, go right into it, full squat, walk those hands out, coming back in, coming up nice and tall. For those of you that need that modification, here it is. You're just going to get down to the ground however you need to. So you're going to come down. If you need to bring a hand to the floor, both hands, come down to the knees, that's okay. Then you can walk out, lift your knees into your push-up position, bring the knees back down if you need to, come back in, lift a foot, and come up as much as you need to. So again, we come back down, hit that walk out, come back in, and you're up nice and tall. That's it. I'm going to kind of stay in this modified position here, just for anybody that needs to see that again. Bringing it to the knees, coming back, lifting a foot, coming up however you need to. That's okay. Coming back down, this is okay too. Using your legs, holding on to it. You can also not even worry about lifting those knees. You can stay down in that modified push-up position. That's okay too. Good. Just a few more here. Let's actually just squeeze out one more. Bringing it down, I'm going to bring it down to my knees, again, that modified position. Coming back up. Up nice and tall. Good. Now, we're going to basically do the same thing. We're still working on the walkouts here, but we're going to add to the end of the movement. So what's going to happen is we're going to go walk out, and we're going to do a wide stance mountain climber at the end of the movement. But again, we're going through slow, progressive position. So what it's going to look like is you'll do your full walkout. I'm going to go my left side so you guys can see it. You're going to take one foot, bring it as far as you can to the outside of that hand, bring it back in, do the other side, take it back, you come back into your walkout. Come up nice and tall. So again, we take it all the way down, we walk the hands out, we bring the foot as far as we can to the outside of that hand, bring it back in, we do the other side, bring it back in, walk it in, come up nice and tall. Okay, you guys rock that out. Full walkout, bring that hand to the outside, or the foot to the outside, I apologize. Bring the other foot, walk it back in. Now again, the modification here is pretty much the same as that last one. So you get down into your walkout, however you need to. Maybe you hold on to that leg, you bring it down. You can even try to just stay on your knees here and just get one foot, come up as high as it can go. If it doesn't quite get to your hand, that's okay. Just get it as close as you can. If you can get it all the way up, great. If it's kind of back here, but you're still feeling the stretch in the hips, that's what we're looking for. It comes back, I do the other side, I bring it back, I brush cat hair off my mat, and I come back in, I come up nice and tall. So again, we just hit that walkout pattern, bring that foot to the outside, modify as much as you need to, but it's all about opening up those hips. So down here at the bottom, I try to drop my hips a little bit, come back in, bring that other foot, drop those hips, come back in, come up nice and tall. Good. I want you guys to keep doing that. I want to just come in and check the comments here. Make sure there are no questions on this movement. Looks like everybody is good. So I'm going to keep going here. Squatting it down, coming back out. We're going to go ahead and do one more here. Bring that other foot in. And come back up. Nice and tall. And relax. Okay. Well done, everybody. So I'm going to go through one more movement here before we start bringing it back down, start slowing the intensity back around into the smaller movement. So one more bigger movement. We're going to take the same walkout. We're going to take that same wide stance mountain climber. We're going to turn it into the world's greatest stretch. And that's not me just saying it's the world's greatest stretch, it's the name of the stretch. So here is the way it's going to work. We'll do that full walkout. We're going to bring that foot to the outside, and we're going to just add a little bit of a twist and a reach to it. So again, this way I can kind of explain it while standing, and now I will also demonstrate. What's going to happen is same walkout, full squat. Walk the hands out to your push-up position. Bring the foot to the outside. Take the same arm. So I'm going to twist towards that leg that I now have in the front. I'm going to twist towards that leg. Reach it up to the sky. Extend that hand. Reach everything out. Open the chest. Turn my core, keep that belly button drawn in, then I'm going to bring that hand back down to the floor, take the foot behind me, other foot comes up, now I twist towards that leg, so now I'm going to twist towards my right leg is up, so I twist towards my right, I reach that hand up, reach it towards the sky, extend my arms out, bring it back down, foot comes in, we come back in, we're coming up nice and tall. Now, modified versions here. Again, you get down out of the walkout as best as you can. Knees can come down to the floor. You can walk the hands out. You can leave the knee on the floor here as you bring the foot up and turn and reach. So you can see my back knee is down on the mat as I twist and reach. That's okay too. I'm still getting a twist here. I'm still opening up those hips. Right? It just won't be as intense as if I had my knee off the mat. So if you need to have it down, leave it down. Come back in. We're going to switch sides. Take the other foot up. Twist it. Reach it up towards that sky. Coming back down. Walk back into that. Walk out. Good. Keep it going. I'm going to do the full version here. Walking out. Leg comes up. Twist. Reach for that sky. Good. Switching sides. Twist. Reach for the sky. Bring it back in. Good. We're going to go one more time. Take it out. Bring that foot up. Reach for the sky. Good. Other side. Reach for the sky. And then we're gonna bring it back in. Come up nice and tall. I'm gonna shake a snake out of my boot. Any Toy Story lovers out there? Okay, folks. So now, like I said, I wanna start kind of pulling it back. We're gonna start bringing our stretches back towards the smaller movements, right? So almost cooling down. Again, even though this wasn't an intense workout, now we're start bringing it back in. Before we do, one more time, grab yourself a sip of water if you need it. I'm gonna do the same over here on the side. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be down on the ground for these last couple of movements here. So we're gonna start it off first in a tabletop position. So what I'm actually gonna do, since I'm kind of narrowing where I will be moving, I'm gonna narrow where the camera sees me. Just right there on that mat. Okay, so we're gonna start it off first in a tabletop position. So what that means, you're just on the ground, you're on your hands and knees. Your knees are below your hips, your hands are below your shoulders. You keep your core in tight. You're looking for that flat back position. Now what we're gonna do here is you're gonna take one hand, I'm gonna start with my left since it's on your side here. I'm gonna take my left hand, I'm gonna put it behind my head. I'm gonna take that elbow, reach it all the way to my right hand, and I'm gonna lift it all the way up. I'm gonna try to twist my body as much as I can, reaching my left elbow high to the sky. And then I'm gonna come back in, I'm gonna do the same side. Reach that elbow down towards the opposite hand. Come back up, reach it up towards the sky. Really twist, engage that core, twist everything over. Open up your chest, feel that squeeze in your back. Come back down, twist, open it up to the outside. Good. Just gonna repeat here. Down and up. Good. Down and up. Now I know what some of you are thinking. I saw stretching, and I thought this would be a lot of stretching. Well, this is the difference between a dynamic stretch and a static stretch. Static stretch is where you're just holding your stretch position. So that's where you normally see like people like sitting down and reaching towards their toes and just kind of holding that position. That would be a static stretch where you're holding it. This is dynamic stretching. Again, we're stretching through movement. So you're technically working while you're stretching. So if you got a few beads of sweat coming down the face, that's good. One. Good. We're gonna hit this move one more time for this side, reaching it down, coming back up, twist it, reach it, extra pull, and then bring it down. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna turn myself around just so that way you guys can still see me. So again, I'm in my tabletop. My knees are directly below those hips. My hands are directly below the shoulders. My right hand, my other side now, comes up to the head. Reach my elbow down towards the opposite side. Then up and over. Good. Again, opening the chest. Squeezing the back, pulling your core all the way through. Good. Extending that stable arm into the ground. Push that arm, push that shoulder into the ground. Come back up. Perfect. Well done, everybody. Come back up nice and tall. Squeeze it. There you go. That's it. Just a few more here for this side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Okay, I'm gonna face you guys here. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna kind of go back to the legs. We're gonna stretch, prime the legs, prime the hips a little bit. All we're really gonna do, now I'm actually gonna turn sideways, is I'm gonna come up into a tall kneeling position. So I'm on both my knees. If this is uncomfortable, feel free to take a break here for a second, or grab a mat, maybe grab a couch cushion, something that you can just kind of put under your knees if the floor is too uncomfortable. And what we're gonna do from this position is we're just gonna take our hips and we're gonna drop our hips back and then come back up nice and tall. So again, I think I lost connection. All we're doing, we're taking the hips
We're going back onto the heels. We're gonna feel a stretch in the feet here a little bit, especially in the top of those feet. You might feel a little bit in your knees or in your quads. That's okay if it starts to get too tight, if it's too tense. Don't worry about going as low, right? Maybe stop a little bit higher. Don't get all the way to your heels. Stop a little higher and then come back up again. But otherwise, we're just going all the way back, coming all the way up. Going all the way back, nice and slow, controlled. Coming all the way up. So again, we're getting a little stretch for the ankle here, right? On top of that foot. Coming back up. A little bit for those quads here. Coming back down. And right back up. Well done, everybody. You're doing great. Back down. Back up. Good. Excellent. You also might start to feel a little bit of burning here in those quads because they're taking those legs from their flex position. It's a little bit more extended. They're trying to extend that knee, so you're going to get a little bit of burn out of those quads. Again, burning is okay. We want that. Again, if you start to feel too tight or sharp pain, that's where you want to kind of pull back, stop a little higher, come back up nice and tall. So I'll kind of demonstrate that here. Just back a little bit, up nice and tall. Just enough to kind of get some pressure on those feet, enough on those ankles. Up nice and tall. Moving the knee through some movement here. Same thing with the hips, some slight movement. Going back down. Good. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, now we're going to take it all the way to our backs. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer, so give me a second here. Meanwhile, you guys lay down on your backs. If you want to get a sip of water here, feel free to do so. I'm going to lower this down. Good. All right, coming in right about there. Should be pretty good. Okay. So here we go, folks. We're going to be on our backs now. We're going to take our legs. We're going to bend the legs. Feet are flat on the floor. Our knees are together. Our feet are together. Hands are just here to the sides. And we're just going to take the knees. We're going to drop them all the way over. We're keeping the knees together. We're keeping the feet stacked, so I don't want any sliding. We keep everything together, tight. Then I'm going to roll all the way to the other side. Again, keeping my feet on the floor. If you want to add a lift and go side to side, you can. But again, for right now, we're keeping it a little bit lower intensity. We're starting to pull back a little bit. So keeping those feet on the floor. You get a little bit of work out of that core, out of those abs, but we're really looking for that stretch in the lower back here. We're trying to open up that lower back. Maybe a little bit in those hips as you go side to side. Almost treating your legs like windshield wipers here. Really try to reach as far as you can to the ground on each side too. Really reach it to the ground here. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Okay, now we're going to take the legs out nice and straight. Now this one I'm really going to only be able to demonstrate on one side just due to spacing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of demonstrate on one side here. I'll do it with you guys, and then I'll just tell you guys to switch. That'll be my opportunity to come in close to the camera, just double check, make sure nobody has any questions or comments. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the opposite foot here. So right now, my left hand is out. My right foot is going to reach as high as I can towards the sky, trying to keep that leg as straight as I can. Then I'm going to take that foot and I'm going to reach it as far towards that left hand as I can, trying to keep your shoulders flat on your floor, on your mat. Then we're going to bring that leg back up, bring it down, and then you would immediately go with the other side. So your other foot would come up, you'd reach it all the way to the other side. You get it as close to your hand as you can. I have a table in front of me here, so I can't go much farther than this. You can go a little bit farther. You come down, then again we hit the other side. So you bring that leg up, bring it as close to that hand as you can, and then you take it back. Now again, if it doesn't quite get to the hand, that's okay. If you can't get it to the floor, that's okay. The bigger focus is those shoulders staying flat on the ground. So if your leg's off the floor a little bit, that's okay. You'll still feel it in the hip, you'll still feel it in the back a little bit. You bring it back down, you switch sides. If you can get it to the floor, but it's just not close to your hand, then that's what you do. You get it to the floor, it might not be as high, that's okay. And you bring it back in and you do the other side. Bring it right in, bring it around, bring it to the other side. So just constantly switching sides here. Right leg going to the left hand, left leg going to the right hand. I want you guys to keep going. I'm gonna come in close to the screen here for a second. Again, double checking for any questions or comments. Right now it looks like everybody's doing pretty good. We're gonna keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, folks, last 2 movements here. We're gonna take the knees, we're gonna pull them in towards the chest, we're gonna hug them. Now, if you can't go around your knees, feel free to come around the legs, right? So between the calf and the hamstring here, just behind the knees, feel free to hug in there. If you can't quite hug around your knees, this is okay too. So reach for that full hug. If you can't get here, come to this modified position. I'm gonna hang out here for anybody that needs to just keep their eye on this one. And all we're gonna do is just small little rocks from side to side. Not enough that we're falling over, so I don't wanna collapse to one side. We're just doing small little baby rocks here. We're just letting the floor massage the lower back. Good. We're gonna be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't release those legs, but now I want you to kind of rock up and down here. Up and down your spine. Again, we're letting that floor kind of massage out those muscles. Try to decompress that spine a little bit here. Good. Now we're gonna slowly make our rocks a little bit bigger here. Now again, if you're on a floor where this is not comfortable, skip this, right? If you're like on a hardwood floor, you don't have a carpet, you don't have a mat, skip this move. It will not feel good on your spine. Just come right to a seated position if you're skipping this move. Everybody else is gonna meet you in 5, 4, 3, making those rocks a little bit bigger, 2, 1, coming up to that seated position. All right, folks. Well, that is it for our dynamic stretching for this morning. Like I said, 45-minute long class. Just enough to get the body moving, wake up the muscles, and just get you ready for the day.